What's up, everybody? So let's talk about Donald Trump. And y'all know about 2 weeks ago, Donald was at one of his rallies in Pennsylvania. While he was speaking, gunshots rang out. And then all of a sudden, he grabbed his ear. And then the Secret Service agents jumped on top of him. And when he came up, you could see blood on his ear. They rushed him to the black SUV and then they took him to the hospital. And we all know the shooter was unalive. At least this is what Trump and his crew are saying and the media are saying. And then we see Trump walking around with this big band-aid on his ear looking like a big old fat maxi pad. And it was also said by a doctor that a piece of his ear was shot off. And now there's a pic of Donald's ear floating around the internet and it don't look like nothing ever happened to his ear. That ear healed quickly, very quickly. And y'all know that when this happened, a lot of people were saying it was staged, it was fake, and they just did not believe that Donald got popped in his ear at this rally. And I was in the middle because I didn't know what to think, because I'm thinking like Donald got to be one brave old soul to actually put himself in the line of fire, right? To put himself in the line of fire in order to gain some type of sympathy from voters in order to vote for him this election. And when people said it was staged, I was thinking to myself, did Donald have that much trust in the supposed shooter to be able to pop a bullet past him without actually blowing his ear off, but actually just only grazing it? I'm like, I don't know anybody who would put themselves in that situation willingly. Right? I mean, only a crazy person would do that. Only a crazy person who does not fear dying would do that, right? That's my thoughts. Those were my thoughts when I reported on this, right? And baby, all the people who thought that this was staged and this was fake, y'all might be right on this one. Y'all might be right on this one, because looking at his ear, it don't like nothing happened to his ear. Because if a bullet grazed your ear, a bullet from a rifle grazed your ear, I would assume that that ear would have been scabbed over, and like that doctor said, a piece of his ear was gone. But looking at this picture, his ear looked quite fine. And listen, I saw a comment saying that he may have healed fast. No. Donald is damn near 80 years old. Don't nothing heal fast on anybody that age, especially if he was popped with a bullet, right? Supposedly. And if a piece of his ear was blown off, that ear will still be bruised up. It will still be scabby, everything. So listen, all the people who said that this was fake, it was staged, y'all might be right for real. Okay, let's get into this article from TMZ. It says Donald Trump's healing well after the attempt of his life because he's not wearing the bandage on his ear anymore. And frankly, it's still a bit of a mystery if he got hit at all. The ex-pres sat down for an audience with Israel's Prime Minister Benjamin Netanyahu. Y'all know I'm bad with names, honey. He sat down with him today, and pics are now circulating of his uncovered right ear. And you gotta see them because there's seemingly no lasting damage. That's or he's healed up in record time. And as y'all can see, there's no scabbing or scarring to see. Surprising, given his former doctor, Ronnie Jackson, told a couple interviewers the bullet blew part of his ear off. So you'd expect some damage, right? Ain't no damage, child. Because y'all know they were saying that when he fell to the ground, he could have put like some ketchup or a blood packet on his ear to make it seem like that was blood on his ear from getting quote unquote popped by this bullet. On to the article. It says, speaking of Trump's doctor, Jackson provided another update on Trump's condition and directly contradicted FBI Director Christopher Wray. He says there's no evidence to suggest Trump was hit with shrapnel instead of a bullet like Director Wray claimed in his testimony to Congress earlier this week, calling Wray's comments totally out of line. Okay, so the FBI director called it. He did not think he got shot by a bullet. Okay. As we told you, immediately after the shooting, a source who had spoken to the Secret Service told us a piece of glass had broken off something and cut Trump's ear. At least it was one possibility the service was looking into. But Trump's doctor was convinced that a bullet grazed Trump. Yet no lasting damage to his ear as far as these pictures go, which certainly won't stop people online from speculating on what hit Trump during the terrifying quote-unquote shooting. And Trump himself has repeatedly blown up at claims he wasn't popped. And his campaign spokesperson says that the FBI director's claims were conspiracy bullshit. But baby, that ear healed up fast. And I don't care what nobody say. Any old person ain't gonna heal up that quick. I don't care who you are, okay? You're not gonna heal up that fast, especially when you're damn near 80. And it don't matter how old you are. If you got grazed by a bullet, you definitely not gonna heal up that quick. I don't care who you are, okay? And even though this may have been staged or whatnot, and it may have been staged to garner some type of sympathy, to get sympathy votes, it still was not going to get my vote. Trump was not going to get my vote. Okay? Like, I even said that in my last video. Like, regardless of it, even if it did happen for quote unquote sympathy, he was not going to get my vote. I mean, seriously, he's not. But this is a hot mess that he would go this length to pretend like he was popped in the ear by a gunman that actually was said to be unalived behind this whole thing. And so basically they were saying that this young man was a sacrifice. He was a sacrifice. And now listen, this all may be true for real. This all may be true that it was staged. It was staged and it was fake. Okay? And now I'm like, damn. Like, I mean, really, let me put it like this. I do think that all of these presidents and political figures and people in office like that, they do lie a lot. They lie to get people's votes. They do certain things to get sympathy from people to get their votes. And I do believe that. Okay. So after seeing this, I'm like, wow, this man went through all of this just to potentially get some sympathy votes. But he's not going to get my vote. Trust me on that one. He is not. Right. So anyway, y'all, what do y'all think about this whole situation with Donald Trump's ear miraculously healing up within 2 weeks, being that he is an almost 80-year-old man, no scabbing, no bruising, no nothing on his ear. So what do y'all think about this whole situation? Y'all know what y'all got to do. Comment down below. Let me know your thoughts. If you're new to my channel, make sure you subscribe to my channel, share this video, like this video, and y'all know what y'all got to do. Stay tuned for the next video. Bye.